So welcome everyone to Real People, Real Stories. My name is Dr. Barbie Phillips, and I am a chiropractic physician for people and animals. I'm coming to you from Northwest Oklahoma, and we are so excited to bring another Real People, Real Stories Zoom call to you tonight. So I was introduced to this technology just a little over 5 years ago from our co-host tonight, who I'll introduce shortly. And my being a science-minded person, I researched the products for about 4 months before I ever tried them. And so it's a really exciting journey that I've been on. And I am so excited to also bring to you the journey of our guest tonight. So if you're new to redox molecules, let me take just a moment to share with you what we're going to talk about tonight. So we're going to talk about redox cell signaling supplement, and it's in this blue bottle. It also is in this tube. I don't know if you can see that. It's called Renew 28. And then we have a new gold standard that we're going to wrap up tonight with that product as well. And these molecules are so important. They are made in our body. But what can happen is after about the age of puberty, we lose 1% per year ability to make these molecules. Why is that important? Because these molecules help our cells communicate. And without our cells communicating, our body cannot function and be healthy like it should. So when we start getting depleted of these molecules, we need a way to restore them. It can't happen naturally. The only way to do that is to replenish them with cell signaling supplement, Redox, which is native to the human body, and then you can restore them. The cells begin to communicate. So once you consume these or rub these on, they absorb very easily into the body because they're small molecules. And once they're absorbed into the body, they act as an on-off switch to the cells. They turn the good cells on and they turn the bad cells off. That is really important. And overall, our body begins to get a better resilience to stress over time. So without any further ado, I'm going to introduce our co-host, Kathleen Oliveri, to you. Kathleen?
Hello, good evening and welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. Thank you very much, Dr. Barbie. I'm Kathleen Oliveri, and I'm coming to you from Mississippi. And I have been a part of ASEA and taking these great products for about 6 years now. Tonight, we have a treat for you. Nelly Virag, I think I pronounced that correctly.
Yes.
Nelly, welcome so much, and thank you for taking out your time to share with us. Could you please let us know about who you are and where you're coming to us from tonight?
Yes, my name is Nelly Virag, and I am happy to see you all. And I hope you will learn more about this amazing signaling molecules, which one is native to our own body. And my experience is like mind blowing, I tell you that.
Mhm.
When I turned 17 years old, I had a horrible motorbike accident, and I had spinal cord injury high in my neck, and I was totally paralyzed. So in lots of years, I was like having lots of challenges. I had massive, huge discomfort for very, very long time. And now it's like 43 years that I am having this on and off horrible discomfort. And I've been in lots of medication to reduce my discomfort, which one unfortunately had lots of side effects. And then like my stomach got worse, and then I could not drink and eat without pain in my stomach. Even the water was causing lots of pain. And this it took me 1.5 years when I had a motorbike accident to recover as much as I could. um, I had lots of electrotherapy, and I had physiotherapy, which one was very, very hard due to my huge level of discomfort.
Mhm.
And all my life, I had like plenty of different kind of challenges, and it's a discomfort when zooming up on level 10 most of the times. In the better times, I was like, okay, my level's like 4 or 5. It was bearable.
So, Nellie, tell me about how you were introduced to ASEA and tell me about that. What intrigued you about it?
First of all, I was really, really sick. And then my friend said, there is something like cellular health. And I was like, I don't know what she's talking about. And I didn't ask much. And the second time when she asked how I am, I said, like, I am really not okay. I'm like really in bad place with my stomach challenges, and my discomfort was like zooming out. And then my ability, I was started to lose my ability to stand and then move. And my whole body started to burn, and it's like nuts. And what happened? She said, would you like to learn? I said, yes. And then that's how I started with ASEA. I am from former Yugoslavia, from Serbian part. And then she connected me to a other country, Ireland, but we are all Hungarians. And then she explained to me more, and I was like, okay, I need to save up because I'm on a disability pension and I don't have enough money to spend on it, but I saved it and I got a bigger package. And guess what? When I arrived, I had a challenge because I had a fall and I hurt my knee and I was in a horrible discomfort. I had to people to pick me up from the floor because I couldn't get up. So the ambulance took me and then brought me home. And the gel, the Renew 28, when I was able to put it on, I was like, oh, God, this is amazing. I don't have that discomfort level thing killing me. 5 hours of relief. I was like, ooh, when it started to come back, the discomfort, I just put more gel on. And it was like, ooh, this is like amazing. And 12 hours was the maximum without horrible discomfort. And I was able to sleep. So I learned about the product. The more I put in, like drinking it, and then the gel, the more chance I have that I will see significant changes. So I started with 60 ml 2 times per day, and first thing in the morning and night, and made sure that I don't have any other food or nothing in my stomach after that as well, to make a bigger chance to work on our cells. And the communication started to go like Zoom, and I was like, wow, I'm really changing my life, like enables me, which one is like long time I didn't have that feeling. It was just mind-blowing. And all the challenges what I had, like I had first time in my life 2 years ago a respiratory issue. I had an infection, lung infection, and I was drinking half of the bottle and half. But this last year, I got sick again, but I didn't feel bad because I drank the whole bottle and I was not needing any doctors to see. But before, I had a big trouble at nighttime to breathe because of the lack of being, I had so much cough that I was not able to breathe. And this was like, oh, last year I drank the whole bottle. I don't have the discomfort and I can breathe. So I came out of it really fast.
Good. But I do have a question though. So how long have you been taking the ASEA products?
I have, it will be 3 years in June.
And when you first started to take the Renew 28, so you're saying that it was kind of an immediate relief?
Immediate.
Wow.
Immediate relief from level 10 discomfort to zero discomfort. It was like, wow, this is unbelievable how it's possible.
And
It just
tell me
mind-blowing.
about the ASEA Redox supplement drink that we have. Was that an immediate thing too, or did that build up over time?
That needed time because, everything, even with medication or anything with exercise, you don't get muscles just going once to the gym. We need to do it more to get there. And this is with the signaling. The more we supply our body with signaling molecules, we amplifying our cells to communicate in a higher level, and they will find the cells which one says help, help, and then recognize it. And our body is capable of detecting, repairing, and getting rid of all the not good cells, which one is like need to get out of our body. So we will detoxify. It's so important that we increase our drinking of the pure water. because without that, our body just keeps going up and down with these toxins, and then we will not feel good. And plenty of water will flush out of our body all the built up bad stuff. So it will detoxify. Some people will feel it, some people will not, depending. It's
So,
all individual.
how has your life changed? If I had talked to you 4 years ago, you would be probably a different person,
Yes.
talking like this. So tell me, just in your personal life, how has your life changed from not having taken the ASEA Redox supplement to now where you have taken it for about 3 years?
It's like 100% turnaround. Like it's just amazing. I could not do what I can do now. I could not go out as much as I can now. And I went to Malaysia by myself to learn more, to share with more people, to help them to understand this is the way to do it. And it's zero toxicity in it. We can't say about medication.
Mhm.
We can overdose, but with this one, we can't.
That's true. Now, where do you live now?
Sorry?
Where do you live now?
I live in South Australia, Adelaide.
Okay. That's wonderful. Wow, you really have, and for you to travel to Malaysia, that's great to learn more about it. Now I understand that this week you tried one of our new products, the Redox Gold. Tell me about that, and I'm just dying to hear because I have not heard this. Tell me about it.
I have to tell, not everybody has yet. I didn't have either. But one of my friend, she being so kind, she have lots of issues, challenges, and she gave me a sample too. And then she brought at the physiotherapy. I had the physiotherapy at the gym. And I had a very big challenge in my shoulder. So big, like 4 days in a row, I could not sleep. I could not move it because of the discomfort or level 10.
Hmm.
And I was like holding it. And then I had to put in a sling to be able to sort of do any exercise, like driving the bike, the stationary one. And then my friend brought that new amazing Redox Gold. She put on my shoulder and two spots, tiny bit, only tiny bit. And guess what? But I have to tell what the physiotherapist said. It will take 6 weeks to get better. And I knew last time it took me 1.5 years to get better from this challenge. Guess what? Only 15 seconds. And I was like, wow, I can lift my arm now. How good is that? I was able to move it. It was like, oh, unbelievable. And before it took me 1.5 years. And for other the physio said like it will take 6 weeks to get better from this challenge, which one was like really not good because I couldn't pull up my pants and I couldn't drive and I had to catch a taxi to get to the gym to do exercise. It was just, wow, it's very hard.
Hmm.
And yesterday, I have even a bigger one. I have to tell what was happening with me. My spine just got worse from the injury,
Hmm.
plus all the age related,
Hmm.
extra, and then probably it's age related. The disc came out and pushing my nerve roots, and I started to lose my ability to get up and stand and walk. And I had a huge amount of burning. It was like woof. And I was like asking for help. My spinal cord injury nurse to explain what's going on. And she just really said to me, this is it. You had that long time. You can be grateful that you were okay. But now you need to be prepared and be brave because you will go down. Because that's how it is with age. Oh, it was not fun. So yesterday, what I did, I had still that Redox Gold. After I had a shower, and I put it on. Wow! I started to cry because this is unbelievable what was starting to happen. All my burning started to shift off, and I started to have my feelings back on my limbs, legs, and arms. and the discomfort was going down, and I felt all over my body it's working. It was just wow. And I was like crying, and one of my friends was like, God is great. And I was like, she wanted to talk to me, and I had a Zoom call to tell her what happened. And she
Mhm.
called me and she's so crying because it just, I was so happy, but I was so like, oh, how amazing this, like it works so fast, and I suffer so much with all the discomfort what I have all my life,
Mhm.
and did not need like months and months of applying this amazing Redox Gold. There is a gold in it. It's worth it. It really works from 0 seconds till 15. A major shift will be in our body. It's targeting the inflammation and targeting the discomfort,
That
which
is
one is like, it's like they did a research 3 years, and finally we got this. And
Mhm.
people need to try, even they don't need to believe, to see it, to feel how it's working. It's unbelievable.
You know,
I'm
that
so
is
grateful.
wonderful. I'm thrilled to hear about your experiences with the Redox Gold. And for those of you who don't have it yet, or for our great customers, February 6th is the date that it will be available. So I'm very excited about that, trying it myself. And wow, you have given it a ringing endorsement, Nelly. I'm just wow, and I'm so happy that you were able to try that and get some relief. I do have
Yes,
one final question for you. So that means for those of you out there listening live, think of your questions, start getting them ready because you'll have an opportunity to ask her a few questions. But my last question for you, Nellie, is tell me how much the ASEA culture and family has meant to you during these past 3 years, and has it meant something to you?
it does. Asia is our family. We are family and bigger than family because we are supporting each other. I'm reaching out to everyone to help everyone, doesn't matter which team they are, because I believe the power of we. And when we are together, we are capable of changing millions of lives. And that's what drives me. I love to help, but together we are empowered by believe, belong, and become. And the Ubuntu, if you explain that maybe better than I can do, that means like nobody will get more by one taking off as a winner, but sharing what we have, whatever we have. And actually, every will grow and benefit in a multiple level, like helping with the knowledge what we have experienced, and then helping millions of people they get their lives back and wealth and health. This is just mind-blowing. And I'm so grateful for Verdis Norton and Tyler Norton. They did not sell this amazing product. They refused because they should have put sort of a people not to use it. They wanted to put off. The big pharma wanted to buy, but they said, no, people are number one. And I'm so grateful for this amazing company and the founders because they changed my life and changing millions and millions of lives together with us, educating everybody. And we are like having a major blast. Major. I'm talking to multiple country people who even don't have this product as officially um, introduced, but they are helping each other from other countries.
Yes.
And I'm helping them because they are new. They have some experiences, but I'm sharing mine and what I learned from others. I'm sharing those experiences, and it's like multiplies. We helping each other, we learn, and that's how we can help millions and millions of people. And I'm grateful for God that gave me this call. I believe in my heart that this is the best ever call for me, what I can do in my life.
Nellie, I could not have said that any better. And thank you so much for sharing with about your story, your physical challenges and discomforts, and then at the end sharing a little bit more about you and how you feel and how this has impacted you on a personal level outside of the physical. Now I'm opening it up for questions. So if you have a question, unmute your microphone or you can type it in. I'll be watching the chat. And if you want to turn on your video, we would love to see you as well. So let's see, what questions do we have? Okay, so we do have a question on the chat. So I would like to ask, I'll read it to you. What dosage of Redox water did you take in the beginning? And did you reduce the amount after you achieved a certain result? So how much did you take at the beginning versus as you moved through the process?
So my understanding after watching many videos, the more you introduce, the better result you will get. And the more challenges you have, the more you really need. And then depends on the age, the more you are like in the bigger numbers, actually our body have less of the production of this native to our own body signals. So it's like everybody is how much they need is differ. We can't say and need to adjust. So because I did know that the more I have, the better I will have. So in the beginning, 3 days, I had only 60 ml 2 times, but I increased it, doubled it up. So I had 120 mil in the morning and 120 mil in the evening. And I tried to triple it up, but I tell you, it was a bit hard. So I had to go back because my throat, I have some issue there. And then it was like too much for me. I said, oh, I can't handle that. But currently I am between half of the bottle, the whole bottle. And you will be blown away when you understand, when you supply your communication system, that our body is capable of healing any challenges, any, because God created us to heal on a cellular level. Only we're missing the link, and that is the signals, because our body is not capable of producing in the mitochondria as much of it as it used to. It goes reduces every year 1% after we are like 20 years old.
So we have
And guess
another question. I know Tammy is here with her video as well. So Tammy, unmute and ask your question, please. Okay, got to unmute, Tammy. Okay. And she was the one who did ask the question, chatting with us.
That
Okay,
was me. I'm
okay.
sorry, the screen changed and then I couldn't find my unmute, but that was me that asked that question and you answered it very well. Thank you, Nelly.
you are welcome.
Okay, great. Thank you, Tammy. I guess if I had noticed names, good deal.
It's okay.
Any other questions that we have? Dr. Barbie, have we forgotten to share something that you can think is important?
Actually, you
tell.
girls have done a really great job. Do you have a final thought, Nelly?
You do the disclaimer, please, because we need to tell that.
Yep.
That's the most important, and you need to add what
So
is
we do
we
want
have
to
in our
let
hands.
everyone know that we are not diagnosing or treating or curing any medical conditions. So certainly we want to put that disclaimer out there that the testimonies from our viewer tonight are just her responses and her testimony from utilizing the products, and we are not claiming any response as far as what each individual person would have. So Nelly, thank you so much. I would like to let everyone know that this is recorded and it will be posted on our Creation Chiropractic YouTube channel. So you'll be able to find that after tomorrow morning sometime. And we would like to invite you back for our next Real People, Real Stories, where we will interview another guest that is having success with these redox molecules. That date will be Monday, February 10th. And just a reminder, we do these calls every second and fourth Monday of the month. And we're just so excited that you were able to join us. And we hope that you'll come back and enjoy a time with us again when we interview our next guest. So Nelly, thank you again. Thank you, everyone. Kathleen, have a great night. And we will say, yes, ma'am.
I would like to tell you You don't need to believe it. Just do it and see what it can do for you.
Yes, and
That's
if
what
you're
I say.
new on here, get back to the person that introduced you to this product and get your questions asked, or if you need more information, they'll be happy to provide that for you. Everyone have a wonderful night and take care.